Throw Gang, we are joined by the Prince of the Pines, Lawrence Schlossman, and myself, the Baron of the Blossoms, James Harris. Welcome to the weekly Running of the Boys, with today's full episode only available on
Patreon.com/throwingfits.
Before we get into the greatest shorts, honestly, I say that without any hyperbole, the greatest shorts we've ever done.
But totally biased.
Completely biased, but we'll get into it. A second official loves and hates list, and a third topic that I didn't fill out. Let's get into some housekeeping.
The Idol? We'll talk the Idol.
The Idol, Awake Store, yeah, all that. I might get a car. Who fucking knows?
He might get a car, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, today that you're listening, or the day this episode comes out, is June 6th. On Thursday, June 8th, these shorts, a limited amount, are going for sale on Patreon to the patrons only, our best friends behind the paywall. On June 9th, we are opening up the pre-order. We will take all those orders, send them out to the factory. They will make that. It'll take a few weeks for them to touch down, but you'll get them expeditiously. Quick info, $65 a pop, $160 if you want to cop the tree pack. This is V4 of the shorts.
Version 4.0 with a zippered back pocket.
The main innovation addition being a zippered back pocket. I've been wearing these, and
they're great.
I need to remind myself that there's a zippered back pocket, and I can put my wallet back there and
yeah.
fully go out with fully fucking armed, and not just I'll take a credit card and a few bills. No. I'm going out with the AAA card, the fucking health insurance card for my dog shit health insurance.
Wait, you have just a AAA card without having a vehicle?
Yeah, it's my dad's. I'm on my dad's account. Yes. Oh my god, I had to start my own Netflix account this week.
Oh, because
I got kicked off the family plan. Damn, it's expensive, dude.
Damn, you should have got in before your parents and been like, yes, my household. And then when your parents call you for tech support, you could be like, I don't know.
Sorry, I don't know who this is. I'm fucking over. I'm out here watching Queer Eye. I don't know who this is. I'm with my chosen family.
What do your parents watch on Netflix?
I don't know. I've never tapped into my dad's account. It's my dad, my brother, and me. I've never tapped into their accounts.
I would be so curious what your parents... Do they have a show that they watch together? Do you even know?
No, I don't think so.
Do you even know your own parents?
My mom likes to watch MSNBC. She's one of those.
She's an MSNBC mom.
She's an MSNBC warrior. My dad watches old movies.
She's a Maddow maven.
My dad watches Dirty Harry and shit.
Get him on Criterion.
My Criterion...
No, I know, but I'm saying pay it forward. Get your dad.
No, he's not into stupid good movies. He's into actually good movies.
Stupid good.
Yeah, stupid good. He's not
B
into
movies.
This Bulgarian black and white film where no one says anything for 65 minutes. Fucking slap, bro. That's 4 stars on Letterboxd. I didn't understand shit.
That's the shit that you love. But you do need any of our mesh shorts. Pod shorts enjoyers. You will need to relearn some behavior because now...
Dude, my muscle memory is it's crazy.
Right in the fucking front. No
and
longer.
It's a robust-ass pocket. I could put my fucking phone back there.
And also, in case anyone was wondering and you don't have version 3.0, these are deep pockets that can fit all manner of iPhones without even seeing a little sliver of pocket.
But not too
peeking
deep.
Out.
We're not talking Patagonia baggy, the Mariana Trench.
The slapper
of short pockets. Yeah, we're just fucking... Oh, careful now.
Sound like you're fucking beating your meat every time you take a damn step.
Exactly. No, we're not talking those. They are the perfect pocket depth. Each hole is hand poked by a child in Malaysia.
Well, they're made in China.
They're made in China, but the mesh is poked in Malaysia, where they're known for their poking. They take sea urchins actually off the bay, off the floor of the Malaysian bay. And they
really put
eat the
these
uni.
kids through the ringer. But I guess you get uni as a treat.
They eat the uni, right? That's their sustenance for the day.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all they get. But
Your allotment of uni.
They take the needle, and each needle can only poke one hole. That's like the finest.
One and done.
Yeah, that's the goat fucking way to do hand poke mesh.
It's the traditional method for poking mesh in Malaysia.
Yep. I'm a mesh in Malaysia.
We got the pines, hunter green and pink. We have the
blue spruces.
The spruces.
I don't know if these come up well on the video. These are tricky to photograph, but we kind of went through last week where these are the big brain ones. For example, a very cool guy asked me for a pair of these.
Oh, okay.
But he wanted this colorway.
Got it.
Yeah. And then the Knickerbocker colorway, the
blue,
orange blossoms.
The orange blossoms.
The orange blossoms.
Because the blue logo threw me off.
Yeah, safety orange with the royal blue logo.
That Goodwood hitting Patreon
Goodwood,
this Thursday. I believe we'll do it at noon. to take into account the
yeah.
West Coast homies. My question for you, because I don't know if we discussed this, the pre-order that happens on the 9th for the civvies, for the pedestrians, is that going to be 72 hours?
Yeah, why not? Sure,
I wonder if there's a max, because these are going to go hard. We know. Well, it's the fucking wood pack.
As
they're
we know,
going hard.
the Goodwood goes hard. Episode title, Goodwood goes hard, but we'll keep it standing for now. I mean, the first
Goodwood is a good title.
The first 24 hours are the most copping intensive. I do think, and like we made a bunch for the Patreon, and that being said, like please do not sleep on the noon. If you're a patron, which we're still in front of the paywall, so maybe you're not because you're fucking broke, or you're new here. The Patreon set is going to fly, so I'd hate for it to be like, I signed up for the Patreon, and like they're already fucking gone.
Yeah, we were even talking about like, should we even promote that Patreon drop? And my thought process was no, because like if you bring new people in the door, you're just hurting everybody at this point. So I think that'll just be like, keep an eye. Well, if you're listening, noon, keep an eye on your fucking clock. But yeah, look out for the email that hopefully is not going to spam, because they drop and they're going to be gone. And again, you can get them the next day, but you're going to have to wait a couple of weeks.
Grailed, but yeah, you're going to have to wait a few weeks. Anyway, yeah, this is, I think that so far up to this point, we've done solids and we've done leopards. This tree hugger, the good wood pack, the wood pack, I think is honestly, objectively, our best shorts yet.
For sure.
And that's saying something, because these are the only shorts that matter.
Yeah, one thing.
$65.
One thing that was funny that like we already kind of knew, but really was hammered home when we were on set shooting these with our fucking shooter Jay, is that when I hike and you sag, the difference is startling.
Yes. So it is.
But they're all 5-inch inseam.
It is a 5-inch inseam.
5 or die.
The way that you wear these is, I want to like stuff you into a locker. Like you deserve a swirly for the way you wear these.
Please don't.
Because I'm fucking sagging like a cool guy. Where are they on your waist? And I know you have very long pins.
My natural waist is
is 2 inches below your nipples.
Is legitimately 4 inches higher than yours.
You are shaped like Mike Sizlowski from Monsters Inc. Wazowski.
Yeah. Close. Very racist against Poles.
Yeah, I'm shaped like Taylor Swift, where I'm all torso. I'm all back.
Yeah, but you probably have a bigger ass than her, dude.
I do have a bigger ass.
Me and Taylor Swift have similar sized rumps, which is none at all.
Right, negative.
I
wear them
to keep the analogy going.
I wear them like right at the right in like the middle strata of the pubes, like right there.
Wait. So you're telling me if you wore these shirtless, we would see half of your pubes?
I'm just standing up. I'm not going to show my pubes.
Oh, I was going to say that could be really entice some video patrons. Or
if I wore these shirtless, you would see them. You wouldn't see my. You would see. You would see like
turn around and show me. And
you're not. Yeah, but you're okay. But it's not pubes, right? Is that pubes?
Those are pubes.
Oh my god, dude! No, those aren't pubes.
Those are pubes, brother.
That's stomach hair.
I don't.
That's stomach hair.
Those are pubes. No. Your happy trail. This man is showing me his pubes, ladies and gentlemen. Workplace violation. Those are pubes, dog.
Really?
Because of how they're.
That's like top pube. That's not pube. That's like the canopy. That's like the forest canopy.
In terms of
that's not even the forest canopy.
In terms of the topography of your pubes, they may be the upper echelon. That is still pubic.
I don't think that's pube.
They're curly.
They're not curly. They just been bunched up against my Hanes boxers for like how long? What time is it? I've been up since fucking 5 a.m.
That's a Hanes perm.
Yeah. If I fluff them out a little bit, they'd be fucking waving in the wind like seaweed, like non-pubically.
I don't know, dude. I feel like I saw a lot of pube.
I don't think those are pubes.
All right. Well, agree to disagree.
It's like pube. It's pube cousin. It's pusin.
Your happy trail is not. I agree. Is not pubes. But what I saw was. We had made it to the end of the trail.
I sag. Right now, you would see ass crack. You would see ass crack.
Let's see some. Is that cool?
No.
Can I see some?
I'll show you.
This is
like.
No. No. I'm not seeing ass crack. I saw pubes. I ain't.
No, right now.
Well, yeah, because you're pulling them down to show me them.
Jesus Christ! What the fuck were you even fucking about?
Best job in the world, ladies and gentlemen.
Fucking fashion podcast bullshit. Who's that? Amazon? What the fuck? All right, I'll buzz him.
All right, I'll keep cooking on this. Guys, I cannot believe what I just saw. I saw cheek. I saw pube. The point is that it doesn't matter where you wear these.
Is it like ass crack in now? Like, aren't you seeing like mad ass on like the fashion runway and shit?
Well, that's like the whole low-rise Y2K thing. It's
yeah,
like,
so I'm just fucking on trend. Yes, I sag, and so these on my stubby pony beer knees,
Yeah.
pony boy legs, graze the tops of my knees, which is
Yeah.
I've always worn them. I guess it is staggering when I'm placed next to you, but I do think that you've been hiking extra hard.
No, honestly not. If anything, because I wore a shirt, well, we were both like, okay, let's wear white shirts. You did a white tee, I did a white OCBD. The one that I wore is this like big oversized LL Bean one. I didn't realize that it's so long that I actually had to sag so you could see the logo. So in those pics that will hit the gram, so everyone will have the fucking context here, that's me sagging them.
You do have long legs. I think the 5-inch inseam.
My best fucking physical quality, my stems.
It's true. Everyone talks about like the 5-inch inseam wars of 2 summers ago. Yesteryear. It's just the standard, and it's the standard for a reason. Is because they are the most versatile length, where you can sag to the pube precipice.
Mm-hmm. You can sag them to
the precipice of pubes, and they're like grazing the knee, so they're like a little baggier, a little wider, come off a little wider, a little flowier. That's just
for me. They feel wider and flowier when they're hiked.
Well, again, that's because
I also have no fucking quads either. I got from the waist down. I'm a
You're
woman.
a wisp.
I'm a woman.
You are a wisp of a man. You're just a husk.
Cock aside, basically a woman.
Yeah, you are Taylor Swift with a penis.
The one point that I do want to
And a
make
hat.
is that there are not like inseam options, because when you do wear them, it looks like you're rocking a 6.5, 7-inch inseam, but you're not.
Well, it made me think. I was like, if we ever did 7 inches,
Oh, they would sell to a certain person for sure.
yeah, and maybe we should. But it's like if we wore 7 inches, and I don't sag because I want like the look. I mean, that's just an added bonus. But it's like I sag because to me that's just where you wear your shorts.
We're writers, not biters, and I feel like Jound offers 5, 7, like 9 or something. Yeah. Or maybe it's 5, 6, 7. I don't know. Either way, 5 or die, all 5-inch inseam across the board. Hike them, sag them to your heart's content. They are the only pod shorts that matter.
I'm wearing a medium. Lawrence is wearing a large. It is an elastic waist. If you're in the ballpark of your
drawstring elastic waist.
If you're in the ballpark, you will be okay.
You're fine.
They are elastic waist mesh
fucking
gym shorts. Like you'll be fine.
We are going from size small to size XXL for the most part. All of you will be taken care of.
Yeah.
If you do, for whatever reason, have any questions, hit us early, because I'm going to go with. I mean, I don't want to set any expectations, but they're.
We don't have to do that. We're
going to fly.
What I'm going to say is that if you are going to get on your slut boy summer, and you are going to creep up to the pube precipice, take a photo, send it to Lawrence just so he sees.
Please don't.
So that he can judge whether you're pushing pube or pushing pube or just fucking rocking regular waist.
Pushing P or showing knee.
Yeah.
Either side of the spectrum. Plays,
Don't bail on the happy trail. All right. Shorts, dropping again noon Eastern. Patreon Thursday, June 8th. Opening up the pre-order June 9th at noon. Although I guess we could like open up the pre-order whenever the fuck you want. It's our fucking company. You know what I mean? Like we can do whatever the fuck we want.
That's what's great about being a hustlepreneur, is that you can grind as hard or as light as you would like.
Exactly.
Anyway, can't wait for you guys to get these. They're the best yet, and they look great.
All right. Should we get into a fit check?
Yeah, why don't you start us off, buddy?
All right. I was wearing
off.
Legace Camion Mules, which it's kind of crazy to me that I saw people talking about that Camion mules weren't comfortable. I've always found the mules more comfortable than the boot itself.
In the cord?
In the cord. Maybe it's like a new Camion mule for like this season. These are a few years old at this point. That's crazy, and I'm sorry, but the Camion mules are.
You're apologizing on behalf of the stock homies?
Well, oh man, I really wish we could just like.
Well, remember how we were talking about with the Camion boot? They increased the width of the shaft, like you could tell.
Yeah, and there's no shaft on a mule.
No.
Shaftless.
My point, like me from the waist down. My point being is that they change.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe they change.
That's what I'm saying. Is the ones from a few years ago are like out the fucking box, so comfortable.
Yeah, damn. Apologies to all you that are fucking, getting through the pain to look cool. I don't know.
Yeah, but whatever. It sounds like people are making do. Anyway, white Camion mules, the fucking orange blossoms on the cock and balls. Our Legacy loose gauge knit that I forgot to wear upstairs. Sadly, whatever. A Guy Harvey T-shirt that I copped off eBay. I was on eBay and just looked up Guy Harvey tees. You can get a bunch of Guy Harvey tees for $5.
Even a new Guy Harvey tee is cheap. They're awesome. Love the art. What do you got, Marlin?
The reason why is because for some reason, whenever a clip of ours goes up on TikTok,
so that was you literally threw that on just to say that, and it goes off.
No, I'm gonna put it back on.
Oh, okay.
Whenever Robbie, because you got to look at the back of the Guy Harvey tee. Whenever Robbie puts up another fucking masterpiece on TikTok, everyone's like, "Yo, Guy Harvey tees! Oh shit, dude. Are Guy Harvey tees a fucking thing now?" And then they're like, "Yo, I got to dig my shit out the garage."
Damn, yeah.
And as a poser,
yeah,
I was never a part of Guy Harvey culture.
I was for sure.
I was never drinking rum in the Keys like a fucking parrot head or whatever.
Yeah.
But the graphics fucking are slappy as fuck.
Incredible original art that literally blows anything in streetwear out of the water.
You
know why? Because it's fucking not streets. It's fucking bodies of water.
It sounds
waterwear.
This is gonna sound incredible. You're gonna die laughing at this.
Okay, here we go.
Years ago, before filling up, before throwing fits, I wanted to start a T-shirt brand with Noah Johnson.
Okay.
Where we did flips on this style of shirt.
Yeah,
but I didn't know that Guy Harvey existed. It's always just St. John's Marina, you hook 'em, we cook 'em.
What was your flip gonna be?
And it's a marlin jumping out of the water with a boat in the background and that's it. I don't know what the flip is gonna be.
Oh, it was you gonna come up with some fake brand and it was
some
just
fake brand that was because I was all right, what blue collar white person activity is gonna get appropriated by streetwear next? Fishing.
Which the Japanese are already all over. What's the what do they call it?
Tenkara.
Tenkara.
That's a certain form of fly fishing. But there's no been there hasn't been I guess salty life, salt life, salty dog, salt life.
Well, do you think that there's the Salty Dog Cafe in Charleston, South Carolina?
Yes.
Which famously Virgil Abloh loved wearing a Salty Dog.
I think Martha's Vineyard.
Oh,
so it was
really?
it was an old money waspy thing, and then all of a sudden they started doing merch and everyone was wearing it.
Because it's ironic when you reappropriate it. No, Guy Harvey fucking rules. I think I might have had one or two in college when I was frat star Larry. They always play. They're great. Pocket tees rock.
Dude.
We love them. There you go.
I went crazy on eBay just copping up silver tabs and Guy Harvey tees. This one has what's the graphic here? Help me out here.
I don't know. You gotta show me.
It's
a trio of Marlins. There are a lot of splash Marlai. It says "Save Our Seas" in terms of the messaging. And then there's some great brush stroke work.
What are you doing to save our seas, Lawrence?
You not avoiding plastic straws. I don't.
Anytime I'm in a swimming pool, let me tell you how I'm saving our seas. Anytime I'm in a swimming pool,
you're peeing.
Piss.
Yeah, for sure.
And I want people to know that.
Versus peeing in the ocean.
I'm pissing.
Which would be so rude.
I'm pissing or I'm shitting. Right. The more that people piss or shit in swimming pools, the more people realize.
Shit in swimming.
The more people realize that swimming pool's disgusting. Let's take our swim days activities to the ocean. Oh shit, the oceans are fucked. We got to save our oceans. We got to save our seas.
Fuck the beach. Give
so
me
it starts
pool
with
all day.
It starts with I'm gonna shit in your pool. It starts with pooping
my
in the
parents' pool. It's not mine.
Whatever pool you're in.
You're gonna shit in it.
When we go to Italy, I don't know if our Airbnb has a fucking pool. If it does, I'm taking a shit.
Normally we do book Airbnbs with hot tubs exclusively, but that's a little too close for her comfort. If you're gonna shit in a hot tub to prove a point,
I'm taking un popio, un pupio,
pupio.
Yes, that's how I'm saving.
This is terrible advice.
Hanes boxers, maiden name rings, DP Greenpoint's finest. I'm fucking stroking these shorts all hour. Hour and a half. We're going to hour and a half.
We are? Damn, I guess we already kind of, dude, we just love to talk and hear the sound of our own voices. I went full ALD on the feet, make the cipher complete. I got the ALD garden clogs. I got ALD socks on. I am wearing the
Are the clogs comfy?
Yeah, they're really good.
Nice.
It's the cork insole, so it's fucking fire.
Real New York shit.
Real
New York clog shit.
I mean, fucking sad, but normally there was my dog walking clog, and now today I was like, well, and they've never really made it out of the crib longer than a walker, just a jaunt downstairs to have a cheeky cig, but warm to the crib today.
What's your excuse to have a cheeky cig now? You're just I'm sad, I'm out.
I want to talk about that a little bit later in my love-hate list, but still blasting, but in a potentially more, not potentially, in a more conscientious way, which we'll get to.
Oh, okay.
Up top, I have on a CK1 Palace Pleaser. On top of that, I have my brand new Carter Young quarter zip. I feel like...
Gorgeous.
Thank you. I feel like it's going to get stained, dude.
Yeah.
Which, I'm dreading because it's so fucking fire. Shout out Carter Young. I was not familiar with your game, Carter. There is
really.
So
I feel
much,
like you shouted him out. You've shouted him out a few times.
I definitely had.
Jeremy Kirkland's a big fan. And
Yeah,
I think
for
he's,
sure.
Name dropped him a few times that he's been on.
Absolutely. But I went on the site because we were in the DMs, just doing a little flow haggling.
Oh. Yo, how does this quarter zip fit? Like a fucking
honestly, like a fucking dream, dude. This is a size 3, if anyone is wondering. He has a olive double-breasted linen sport coat, which, you know me,
sounds delicious.
I was going full anti-Rumpelstiltskin mode, but I was like, I might also need this before I go to fucking Italy because
dude,
honestly,
your linen takes
pack
are
it
fucking
up and steam it out when you touch down in Milano.
I assume we're behind the paywall. Your linen takes are fucking retarded. Like you, like that's so stupid.
Well,
your linen takes, like
I'm admitting that I might now be realizing
Good.
that I was
Good.
a bit retarded.
all it takes is one John to realize how fucking
One drop of flow.
mentally inept you are.
Save our flow.
Yeah, which I'm glad that Chef. I hope that we did. It's got the preview at 14 minutes. Look, I would love to get you on the linen train with me. I have our legacy shirt coming through soon, but anyway, but this is fucking This is looking like Cocaine Larry over here. And that's saying something.
I believe I've now rocked.
Looking more coked out than normal. You fucking choo choo train.
That's more autism. I wonder if you know how like they have ketamine therapy.
Yeah,
Cocaine therapy to solve autism. By solve, I mean cure.
sure.
Because it's not a problem. It's a differently abled brain situation.
You need to exit this riff. You need to get off the next.
This riff.
You need to get off this stop, brother.
One other thing that I did love that I saw on the site, again, not familiar with the game until I really peeped the fucking wares, dude. You know how we're all about just like the summer shirt, that like advanced level banker stripe shirt?
Yeah.
He does a Western one.
Ooh,
Really fucking good shit.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I'm fucking loving it.
Let me go look.
Up top, we have on a white radio hat, rollie on the wrist, wedding ring on the fingy, wifey on the pinky, big old fucking hydro flask full of Greenpoint's finest. Did you see the guy on Reddit asking what Greenpoint's finest was? That was cute, dude. I know that like we hate the Reddit, and I feel like we might actually be getting into it later based on some stuff that I have on a couple lists that I prepared for the pod. But seeing a fucking mouth breather be like I know this is dumb, but what is Greenpoint's finest was maybe the cutest comment I'd ever seen. Someone was like, yo, it's just tap water.
Tap
Dude.
water.
Just tap.
It's good.
So what's the review? Would you?
Would? I
would?
I would not.
Oh, okay.
The price is not bad. I think that
What is the shirt?
$265. I appreciate kind of like the meeting of two worlds where it's like, I'm a cowboy,
The juxtaposition.
cowboy banker. I don't know if it works for me personally. I don't know. Maybe like this is more like brown on brown kind of
no,
joint,
I mean,
but like
all these are gas.
The
dude.
blue and white banker in a Western.
I'll fuck with all of them. But anyway, I mean it's
because you're getting it for free.
I don't know. We'll see.
But
But
it's good.
But I love a Western and I love a banker stripe. So if it's if I'm gonna be like the taking my shift or taking a break from my shift from the local bank that just had a run on it at the fucking saloon, catch me that guy.
If you're dreaming of cowboys and at the Spank Bank, it's good for you. All right.
I'm wearing Supreme Hanes boxer briefs as always, and I believe we can now do the show.
Rollie on the wrist.
I already
on the
did.
fingy.
When you were browsing, I already did all that. Did
All
my
right.
bit.
You and I
are geniuses.
You and I are fucking zeitgeist hoovers.
Can I just say that I didn't chuckle once when you were telling me apparently the funniest story of all time about you and Noah J. You should not set it up that way.
Oh, sorry.
No,
okay.
no, don't apologize.
No, I just thought you were gonna die
Just
like
a little
laughing.
CC.
No, like laughing at me because it's like I was like in the mid. That was like, oh, Virgil's doing fucking like t-shirt flips. Like it was like logo flip. It was like herpes instead of like the home or the Hermes or like homies. It should have been herpes.
That's funny. That's funny, dude.
Ballin'.
Ballin'. Yeah.
Fucking Balenci Goo Goo Gaga or whatever. I don't know if that one ever existed.
There was the third one. I don't remember.
Calm the fuck down.
Calm the fuck down. Yeah,
that was like more logo flips. That was a crazy era.
Well, that's the Rocky era.
Yeah.
He's like
swag. That was swag era.
Swag era. Well, isn't swag era more stupid fruity swag? Swagapino type shit.
I guess this is like
Rocky created his own era.
What was that brand?
Peso
like
days.
Mega was the designer.
Black Scale.
That was like Black
But that was
Scale,
like gothic more.
Yeah, but all those t-shirts were black, and then you like wear like hoodies over them and shit. I don't know.
You'd have
this is
like,
when you wear your
you'd have a butt wipe tee and
you were in your fucking
Forces.
John Elliott Black Tim's era.
That was the mid Forces era. Very rough. And now we're in our quarter zip era. We've moved on. We grew up right before your eyes, guys.
A man contains multitudes.
We are.
What are we talking about?
You said we are and then
Geniuses. Oh, we are zeitgeist Hoovers. We slop it up and
Larry
spit it out
Hoover.
right back at you. So last night, I felt like it was our fucking professional duty to stop watching Game 2 and put on
I did the same thing.
The Idol.
You watch it live?
Yeah, I watched it live.
Yeah, same.
Because this has been, The Idol, as stupid as it's been, as much as I hate, as much as we hate kind of just top down, this is what you have to watch. This is what you have to do from the powers that be, right? You and I have this anti-authority streak in us. The Idol got me, bro.
Yeah?
HBO Max or HBO Max, whatever the fuck.
Just Max.
Just Max. All right, they got me.
Yeah?
And they sent me the PR package with trash merch.
So what was you got a whole thing of Casa Azul?
So did you see it in the club scene? They're pouring it. So clearly that was the.
Oh, I want to ring the bell so bad. I
Wanna
wish
ring
we
the
had
bell?
it.
I'll get it.
No,
It's a mini one though. It's kind of embarrassing.
No, that's a dude.
No,
they
that's
come
that's a mini.
much smaller.
That's a mini. That's a mid.
What
That's an Air Force mid.
If we were at the club and I put Casa Azul on the company card, is that not the size they would bring?
You would look like a small dick motherfucker.
It would be
if you
card
bought that.
declined.
Yeah.
Which is I hate.
A
that
man
they're-
bought mid.
I hate that they're doing it to. They're you've seen all these memes, right? Which I've seen
Yeah.
before, but I guess it's resurfacing. Yo, that's so fucking. But then again, it's don't go to the club without bread.
Right.
Don't be
You know
a
you can-
wanksta.
So you ordered that ahead of time, those signs. And me and my boys, when we went to Buffalo to go to Buffalo Bills tailgating, we got for Dick Sucking Ron.
Yeah.
Congrats, Dick Sucking Ron, except it was
Fire.
his real name. Future OBGYN.
Nice.
And all these girls came up, they're like, oh my God, congrats. Do you want to look at my
wow.
pussy? They didn't actually say that.
Yeah,
like,
I'm joining the FBI.
I'm not a doctor, but I'll take a look.
I'm going to Quantico for female body inspection.
Anyway, speaking of female body inspection, we watched The Idol.
Yeah, we did.
They sent me, honestly, the hat blank was fucking gas. I want to know what it was.
We got to rip it off. Oh, did they take the tag out, or were they not even
Yeah,
smart
yeah,
enough
they
to do
took
that?
the tag out.
God damn it!
And then,
it's not TV, it's HBO.
I know. And then it was the fucking candle that smells like absolute shit. And it was and a fake vinyl sleeve with the Weeknd and Lily Rose, whatever, on Depp, her father.
You listen
Johnny
to
Depp.
the Weekend Cardi Madonna song that came out,
Bad. It's
dude,
bad.
it's so bad.
So bad.
The show is good, bad. But
Well, okay, so we'll
get
get
back
into
on
it.
track here.
So we watched. So yeah, for me it was appointment viewing. I was like 9 o'clock. Fucking,
Yep,
it's
same.
on.
100%. So much
and-
drama around it to avoid it.
I know, the drama leading up to it, absolutely colored and tainted the way that I watched it, and I was, the through line for me, and then we'll talk it out, is that I was laughing at so much shit that wasn't intended to be funny.
I thought it was more. I guess
Because of the lead up to it, where everyone's
Yeah.
like, oh, this guy Sam Levinson, The Weeknd are so fucking horny for Lily Rose Depp's
They
titties,
really are.
and then everything.
Which
That's exactly what it was.
Now I am too, so I appreciate it. Oh, dude. All right, just because I can't forget this. Jenna comes out from reading in the bedroom when I'm about halfway through the episode, and the way that she was watching me watch the show was literally like a parent. She's literally standing like this for the entire second half.
Did you have to move the pillow over your erect boner?
No, but she did say, she's like, you got, what do you do? She's like, you got, I'm like, no. I'm like, you can fucking, she literally, I swear to God. Because the way I was because I was lounging and I had the blanket and I was I had the hands tucked in. She's like, are you? And I'm like, no.
It's just my Carhartt.
You know, I could just watch hardcore pornography.
Oh, speaking of, what are the guests? Who are the guests next week?
No.
Okay. Keep moving. The Idol, so bad
Sorry,
it's good.
Sorry, I thought it was more winking than you're giving it credit for. Giving
I
credit
don't-
to it for.
I don't know,
can't
dude.
speak.
I think that
I got Lily Rose Depp on the brain.
I know. I think that
LRD's nuts. Sorry.
the Weeknd's character was I think that he is
Ted
"Yo,
Rose?
I'm gonna really go for it. I'm gonna do the fucking rat tail, dude. Oh, I'm gonna do an actual bump and really
Oh yeah.
that's him thinking that that's phenomenal acting.
Also, the drip you swallowed, dog. Though I guess he's probably doing super good shit.
I know,
presumably.
it's beyond our realm of expertise.
Yeah, without vent.
He was kind of like a vampire. People are saying.
Oh, interesting.
Kind of acting like one,
Yeah.
appearing out of nowhere,
Clout
just
vampire.
all black, opiumed out.
Oh yeah, the fit was so stupid.
The fit was
weird,
bad.
it looked like a Sith Lord thing.
What's the shirt that he had on with the dogs? I've seen that.
I don't
Is
know.
that Born and Raised?
Oh,
Or
shit.
Wacko Maria?
I didn't know. I mean, Wacko loves making a shirt like that, but I don't know. I didn't clock it. Like
It's not Born and Raised had like a it's fucking like guard dog, like not the pit bull, but like
Rottweiler?
the Rottweiler, not the Rottweiler, the one with like pointy ears.
Doberman Pinscher.
Doberman Pinscher. They had one. I think Jonah wore it when he was like still doing press and shit before he had his fucking baby.
Oh yeah! Congrats to the friend of the show.
Congrats to our
Jonah
skinny
Hill.
king.
Yeah. Is the name out there yet?
What?
The name of the kid? Did they?
No, do you know it?
I just saw a viral tweet that's like, if they don't name it McLovin, I'll be pissed.
Who is on a reality show with Tom Schwartz
What?
called Stars on Mars?
Oh, Christopher Mintz-Plasse.
Yes.
Who apparently when they were filming, which is a great anecdote that maybe a lot of people know, but Jonah is being, obviously it's the whole Sarah and him, meaning McLovin are going to be roommates. Jonah doesn't know. He's all butthurt. But apparently Jonah hated him in real life. And that's all real. All that ribbing and roasting is real. Unlike on this show, where it's completely fake and played up for the professional wrestling element of the entertainment for the viewers at home.
Yeah, those are my fake pubes that you looked at.
No, I just meant like when
that was
you're
my merkin.
when you're mean to me. Actually, when like what people don't see is when the mics go off and the camera.
I'm meaner.
No, you fucking kiss me, dude.
I'm meaner.
Yeah, honestly, this dude won't get off my fucking dick. Dude.
I kiss him so hard. I fucking Kendall Roy.
Yeah.
Your Roman head to my fucking bosom.
So you're
Crush
laughing
you.
the whole time.
Not the whole time. It was just like I was like, this is so bad. Bad acting normally doesn't bother me. Like I'm fine with bad acting.
Sure.
This was if a fucking 16-year-old like read Bret Easton Ellis and had like $1 billion to make the show of his fucking dreams. The entourage around LRD, I think is like that's where the comedy and like the actual interesting shit is. Where it's like bad entourage.
Yeah, very
with like
funny.
Dan Levy, Troy Sivan, who I'm
Great actor, honestly.
I'm a
surprising.
fucking big fan of his.
Eli Roth.
And not Anne Hesh. Some other bitch. Jane
whatever.
Austen.
She's funny. No.
Somebody, Rachel Sanat, although
Sano.
not really.
Yeah.
She's gonna have some fucking dark shit happen to her.
Oh, for
Know that
sure,
For sure.
Her naive ass. Her character.
Hank Azaria, who
Yeah.
I don't know if you clocked this. I don't know how to feel about this.
Yeah.
I was watching my girlfriend. She pointed out immediately. She's like, "Oh my god, he's wearing your Solomons."
The ACS
He was
Pro
wearing
Advances.
the ACS Pro Advanced Goji Berries in a with a fucking terrible suit.
Yeah.
With a blazer over the hoodie.
Yeah.
So like the worst fucking.
fit of all time.
My man's Jewish because the drip is real. Chaim's Jewish. The drip is real.
He is like a sleazy
The worst
Israeli.
fucking fit of all time. Although he was a great character.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
a great
for
fucking
sure.
actor.
Yeah, I mean he's great. I guess for me, I had never seen Lily Rose Depp act. She impressed me the weekend. I've only seen, or I guess the only thing that I know of him doing is when he plays himself in Uncut Gems.
Yeah.
Which like is great.
Yeah, for the 20 seconds he's on screen.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's the show is preposterous. The writing is terrible. I will be watching every Sunday at 9 p.m.
It is evil.
Locked in.
It's evil entourage. That's what it is.
I was talking to you about TV that's so bad it's good, and I tried to fucking backflip, reverse engineer into like, that's why I like Ted Lasso, which you immediately called down was like, nice try, you're a dork, and that's why you like it.
I'm glad that.
But it's a reality, but it's much more why people love reality television.
Yes.
So bad that it's good. That's
yeah,
what we're talking
it's like
about.
why I watch Love Is Blind, Perfect Match,
Right. All that shit.
all that shit.
All the shows, every dating show on Netflix.
I'm fucking happy that the pendulum has swung back on Ted Lasso because that shit has always been ass, and the fact that like you and millions of other people like that I thought I respected got hoodwinked into being like Ted Lasso's amazing TV, posy vibes only. No, it's he's so sweet. His mustache.
I will say,
shut the fuck up. It's Hallmark TV for jocks.
Yeah,
it is bad dad jokes. Like, how do you not see this in season 1? And people are only now seeing this in season 3 when, like, the one plot line, I guess, has finally been solved, and now it's just a bunch of fucking wankers.
I'm not up to date, so no spoilers, but I will say...
There's a wedding? Did you see that, like, people
No,
are like,
I
this
know that-
People are like, this is literally the worst shot
yeah.
in television
Is
history.
it supposed to be Stonehenge or something?
I don't fucking know. I don't care.
Thank you for that, by the way. We appreciate your criticism. That was awesome.
Should have put that on my hates list. Ted Lasso.
Honestly, the only thing...
It was during the pandemic. I really needed just a boost of happy vibes. Make some fucking Alison Rowan Bucatini.
I don't think I ever defended it that hard.
You
despite
were
being,
a big Ted Lasso apologist.
Despite being an apologist and a watcher, what is even worse than people that love Ted Lasso are people that, and you allude to this, where it's, I feel betrayed. What happened to this show? It's like, okay, this is
show got bad. Like
it's the same
happens to
saccharine
most
bullshit
shows.
that it's like. But yeah, that's been a weird thing to see where people are like the Ted Lasso fell off narrative. That's crazy. Like you sound insane.
Ted Lasso declined.
But okay, so the Idol, in terms of the only podcast that matter, lock in. It's appointment viewing. We're not gonna be.
It's a train wreck.
We're not going to be talking about it every week or anything. But I think both of us approved.
This just makes me. It's a holdover for because there's nothing going on right now. I can't watch Dave anymore. Until the Bear, June 22nd.
Well, Dave's done now, and honestly,
I can't. I'm like 4 episodes in.
Drake cameo, Brad Pitt cameo.
I just can't. I tried watching today a little bit. I'm just like, I can't do this anymore.
I gotta watch Beef, dude. I fucked up and I didn't watch.
Beef's good. Yeah, Beef's good.
You know, Alex Russell wrote one of the episodes.
Yeah,
shout out fucking.
I saw his name in fucking gigantic red letters. I think.
Shout out the boy, dude, fucking.
Sorry to the fucking Reddit. I do think that it is like if you are a child of immigrants or an Asian American, like it do be hitting different.
Yeah.
In some aspects, but I know the Reddit's gonna have a fucking field day with that one. The subhumans on the subreddit.
No, they only have a field day when you just go like anti-white mode, and then they love to speculate like about all your internal racial struggle as a half-white,
which is so funny because it's like the white fragility is on display that I'm making fun of.
Some dude, I
like,
think even
like, that's racist.
I hate being like feeding the trolls and being like I'm reading this shit, but like some guy like had like deleted a comment because I think he got exposed for like what are you doing here? Like what? Like. Stop fucking. Worry about yourself.
What about the guy that's
just listen to the show and have fun?
What about the guy that fantasized about being the pepper mill that Pepper's Ashes is in right now?
Well,
that was crazy.
The grinder ID.
Earn ID.
No. Which is
Ash ID.
That guy doesn't exist in the court, but the guy who did fantasize about being my dog, which really happened, versus the guy just being like, that's a sick pepper mill. Like, I want one. And it's like Amazon.com is where it was acquired. When I was putting together the pepper pack that went nuclear with engagement, like you so astutely pointed out last week.
I'm a zeitgeist Hoover.
That because someone resurfaced it just to add a little levity. Someone put it in the cord. I had it ready to go in the pack. And as the last slide as like just like a really funny chaser. But I was like, I can't not. It was so hard narrowing down the pics of my baby girl that like I couldn't include it, but I was almost ready to go and throw that in. It is the most unhinged take in terms of Larry clone writing ever that anyone ever had.
Yeah.
But anyway, if you don't know what we're talking about, maybe I'll put it in my Zoot.
Join the Cord.
Join the Cord.
What were we talking about? Ted Lasso.
No, the Idol. That was our Idol segment.
The Bear. Excited for that. But what really I think
Beef.
I think with the Idol kind of wishes. And it's giving me a little, it's like a gummy of it, is industry. Where it's like really kind of like hardcore shit where it's like, this is a world, that sounds terrible.
You sounded like my dad, no spoilers.
This is a world where
hardcore shit.
You and I are not familiar with like what it's like to be a fucking pop star in LA. We're not familiar with what it's like to be bankers in London that are like, just up doing crazy shit all night and like making millions of dollars. This is a world
busting on mirrors and eating
eating your own cum. Not familiar. Although you never smelled your own cum. We deduced that.
We're gonna talk later.
Which is crazy. You smell.
I mean, I just couldn't think of whatever.
I'm not saying like, but
think a bump of cum. Let me do a line of jizz real quick. By the way, happy Pride.
Yeah. Shout out the gays.
No, shout out the whole LGBTQ plus community.
LGBTQIA plus. You fucking whack ally. Industry. Ready for that to happen. Mick told me, because he obviously gets the HBO shit, he's like, look, he had his own thoughts about the show. He's like, it's very watchable. And I think that's all you want. That's all you need in TV.
It's only entertainment.
You don't need all fucking TV to be like amazing, great, Succession level. It's like, I just want to be entertained for an hour.
Spaniard. Are you not entertained?
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Like the people being.
Did you know the guy the Gladiator Lord or whatever, his like the slave owner in Gladiator?
Yeah, I know.
The actor
that died.
Yeah.
And how the circumstances surrounding his passing is incredible.
So it's like a day off. You want a monologue while I like find the actual info?
Yeah, please do. We are talking about the Maximus Decimus Meridiuses or whatever the fuck. Russell Crowe's character, like there's that. He's supposed to be Middle Eastern, I guess, this guy, even though he's definitely not. But his character had the circumstances around him as his lore is incredible.
Oliver Reed, I guess it was a day off while filming. because they had to like film around this a little bit. In 1999, Oliver Reed died while filming Gladiator. Reed had consumed 8 pints of beer, 12 shots of rum, half a bottle of whiskey, and shots of cognac after challenging sailors from HMS Cumberland to a drinking contest in a pub. He was arm wrestling sailors when he collapsed and passed into shadows and dust.
Goated.
What a fucking way to go.
I mean, come on now. That's incredible. Shout out Oliver Reed and your beautiful brown face role in Oscar-winning movie by Ridley Scott, Gladiator, which is coming back as a sequel, baby.
Yeah.
Can't
Imagine fucking dying during Fleet Week because you got your ass beat by a sailor. Like,
well, no, he definitely was like, the way I read that is drinking everybody on the
table.
Yeah.
No, he's goated in the pub, but he's arm wrestling, and then it's fucking I don't know what his proclivities were. I don't know if he's like trying to, Smash.
Yeah, I mean, he's a British actor. Definitely.
Oh.
Hey, by the way, happy Pride to Oliver Reed. May your memory live on forever.
My man was going for a BAFTA, if you know what I mean. He wanted a BAFTA after the Shafta. All right.
Now I'm
laughing.
laughing.
The Idol?
Yeah, I think we'll be watching it, and it's like, the fact that we have to intellectualize everything. Now, I understand that there are some interesting gender politics at play, not just in the show itself, but behind the scenes, female directors getting their power stripped away from them, Sam Levinson in The Weeknd changing up the show to make it about toxic
rape fantasy?
masculinity, rape fantasies, whatever. What I wanted to ask from you is this whole idea of falling in love with entertainment. Whether it's good or bad is neither here nor there. But falling in love with entertainment because you get planted in a world where you're normally an outsider. I was going to ask you, does anything ring true from your time in the sleazy music industry? Because that's what this is. I mean, it's L.A. and pop stars, but still.
I think it is different because it is like a female pop star that is like selling sex versus, and I didn't really deal with that many except for like Tiana Taylor, fucking bitch, and horrible person.
Oh, really? Like a diva.
Horrible, yeah. And this is like before
diva
she was like
is the female version of a hustler.
Girl boss. No, so when it's mainly dudes and like dudes in like a setting where it is like you are surrounded by men, I think it's a lot different than like a woman that is like selling sex, using sex, like learning how to utilize it, not wanting to use it, etc.
When I saw the Eli Roth character, I immediately thought of like James definitely worked with guys like this for sure.
Yeah, I think like it is it's guys that the loudest guy in the room will be deemed as the smartest, right? Yeah, which is
interesting.
Incorrect for the most part, but it's like guys that will like flex. I mean, this is fucking society. We live in a society in 2023. It is like guys that are flexing the hardest are like that's how like the biggest alphas in the room think that they need to like exhibit their alpha mentality, alpha tendencies. Is just like being like, yo, I'm the flyest, I'm the richest, I'm the loudest, I'm the most dick,
I'm the most clouded.
I'm the most clouded. But so far, not really. Only really in that like, yes, a project will be like 99% done, and you're on the fucking cusp of like everything happening, and the artist's like, actually, I want to not do that and do everything different.
Totally.
And you're just like, what the like every, the
change my mind.
Shit does run downhill, and the people at the top of like that are like the inner circle of the artists, they don't have to deal with like the terribleness. But for example, like the Rachel Snot character, her having to like eat shit, which I assume will happen more eventually in the season, and like the underlings of like the boss is like, that's my realm. I'm in the fucking gutter.
Final question, two-parter. Do you feel bad or guilty, should I say? Do you feel guilty watching it, and should we feel guilty for watching it?
I don't feel guilty watching it. I think it is like all the shit that happened leading up to this is like apparent and has been like aired out there.
Yeah.
And as long as you and I are being like, yo, the shit rocks, but it's also like fucked up and it's fucked up because of like all the shit that happened leading up to it. I don't know. Do you feel guilty? I don't think the onus is on us.
No. I don't.
To feel that
way.
But
I guess if everyone like boycotted it and didn't watch it and it like completely bricked, which it probably
sounds like it's gonna happen anyway.
Or is it bricking so hard with like the worst Rotten Tomato score and is like, will it? Do you think it'll? Okay, how about this? Do you think it will be picked up for season 2?
No.
Okay. So honestly, savor it while you can, ladies and gentlemen.
And it is hard to judge any show off a pilot because a pilot has.
But apparently they reshot this so much that I don't know if this is technically if you could consider this a pilot, dog.
But a pilot has the job of introducing every character.
Exposition.
In 10 seconds, you have to understand what this person's like, what the stakes are, what their neuroses, what their character is. So like a pilot serves a role. It's hard. kind of unfair to judge a show purely on the pilot. I think you need to give like 3 episodes.
It's funny you mentioned pilots. I was just having a conversation about the Sopranos pilots with the Sopranos pilot, with a bunch of friends when we were out eating lunch. But that show, kind of at the time, I think David Chase even said that it was trying to figure out, did it want to be a comedy, did it want to be an intense drama, and obviously found like the perfect middle ground. But yeah, there's the version of The Idol that we'll never see, and here's the fucked up thing, and this is where I maybe feel a little guilty. How much worse would have that show been? Like where it's like
she's trying to fight against the machine.
Well, okay,
that is.
Sorry,
no, is that what it is?
Right? I don't know. If this is about the new Idol, the one that we're watching is about Tedros and how he's going to control her. Was the other one? I think the other one was about her finding her sexual liberation, which again also.
I'd watch
into that. Yeah,
I'd watch that.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I wonder if it would have been more entertaining.
She takes an ice cube and
less
rubs
entertaining.
She takes an ice cube and rubs on the Weeknd's cock,
or on her own. Rubs on herself.
Okay,
maybe, I don't know.
my joke.
Oh, that's okay. Well,
Tedros my ass.
I didn't know if that was a real question or not. Anyway, moving
on.
on.
All right. Speaking of something else that I guess you have changed feelings on.
Transition.
Awake New York. So our boy Hugo Mendoza, formerly of Stussy, is now the brand director of Awake. Awake has been done in one form or another since 2006.
2016.
No, Angelo Bacche since 2006. Angelo Bacche in 2016 truly devoted himself.
When he left Supreme.
When he left Supreme to do Awake full time, he truly devoted it into like fulfilling or fleshing this out into like a full ass brand. In 2016, 6-7 years later, brought on Hugo. And yeah, so they had their store opening on Orchard Street. They had this article in ID today. That was kind of like, it was a joint interview of the two of them.
It was cool.
Which I think the headline is right, where it's like, this is a new era for Awake, which
100%.
has been chugging along and doing like, being a very
big collabs.
Strong and big, like definitely one of the forerunners of like where streetwear is in this decade, but is now trying to fucking turn the page, I think, and like do something, like cement its status.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I have been critical. I don't think like I've talked down on this brand at all.
I don't think you've ever like seriously considered it, taken the time to like seriously look at it or consider it.
I think that's fair.
You've seen the collabs. You obviously know Angelo's body of work is ooh.
I do love Angelo himself. His name. He did a collab with Asics, and they're really, really fucking good. I prefer that to some of the. I do prefer that to the Awake Asics, and then because he like designed most recently, they Awake and they designed like a whole new model, which is kind of crazy because you don't really. That is a rare thing to happen.
With the Gel NYC.
Yeah, that
was him.
He designed that,
which is now like a GR fucking sneaker.
Yeah,
for
but they
Asics.
I believe he was instrumental in creating that silhouette and then launching it with an Awake collab.
Also, props to Angelo for not having a dusty Caesar. That Caesar is clean.
He's a handsome guy.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
He looks cool as fuck, which is like when he was. And it's funny. It's like when you think of Hugo taking the role of brand director at Awake, which was the role that Angelo had when he was at Supreme working for James Jebbia. It's like, yeah, you kind of got to like Hugo looks dope. We've established this. He's the fucking man, right? Wear shit that other people can't wear. Angelo, despite him even calling himself a bit of an old head, always looks fucking A1, dude.
Okay, so
okay,
yeah, I think that you never really like seriously. Your vision was focused on another fucking New York ass brand that does garden clogs that is like just down the street on Mulberry Street.
I don't think that it's this or that. I think it's when I think of the conversation, and there's so many brands that we don't even consider because we have some fucking self-respect in terms of what we wear, what we support.
I thought you were saying limited bandwidth or like understanding of like the entire world.
Well, no, limited. We're geniuses. Limited understanding.
Yeah, we're limitless.
But yeah, limited bandwidth for sure. Of course, I am biased now that our boy, friend of the show, has been empowered in this like very awesome role for his career and for the brand.
And that's part of the reason why he was brought over. Why you bring over like brand director that does bring in like, yo, like come on, take a look at what I'm doing over here. Guess what? I am gonna put you on IG Grid, my boys, because
let's fucking go.
You're like weirdly very into that.
That's a cosign, brother.
All right.
Did you see who else is in that gallery? It's a who's who of downtown New York.
Yeah. Ian Isaiah.
Scenesters, clouded individuals.
I'm like, yo, why?
Which have included always, but now.
I'm like, damn, why didn't they tag the baddies? I want to go see what's going on over here.
Yeah, they were a bit stingy with some of the baddie tags.
I know. Stop gatekeeping the baddies.
The event, and they talk a lot about this. in the ID article, in the joint interview with Hugo and Angelo, the support that Awake has is really a wide spectrum that you don't see with a lot of other brands. Certain brands feel like they make clothes for fans from a bygone era, the old head era. And then you have other brands that pop up and it's like, who is wearing this that is over the age of 16 years old? And then you have a brand like Awake, which, again, the party was emblematic of this. There really is this wide breadth that, to me, was striking and very impressive.
Yeah.
And I definitely had not considered that up until we were in the trenches at this fucking beautiful store with, I thought, really cool art installations with product. What? What are you laughing?
Really cool art installations. Just that phrasing of words coming from you.
Oh, well, excuse me, dude. So I wasn't raised by an artist. I had to self-teach.
Okay. YouTube art.
Yeah.
Amazon.com art.
I learned from the best.
Art that's good.
Murakami. Cause.
Keith Haring.
Jeff Koons. Gil Scott Heron, in this case, actually a cool artist too. They talk about a bunch of the articles.
Musical artist.
Honestly, no.
Okay, keep going.
If you want to fucking control F and see how he is referred to by his collaborators, artist.
All right. Yeah, musical artist.
Also, which is how you refer to fucking whenever we have a rapper on the show. I'm like, the title, I'm like, with rapper, you're like, artist.
Dude, musical artists go by artist now. Like, I'm sorry, that's what it fucking is.
Okay. Well, shout out to all the rappers that are still that understand their fucking lane and staying in it. I thought the cut and sew that was on display at the store was shit that I would definitely wear. I did not know how expensive the brand is. And I'm not talking about tees. And Angelo has a great quote about graphic tees and how it plays with cut and sew as a brand of this level. But why don't you just confirm that I am correct?
Well, it features, so there's graphic t-shirts sporting imagery of Miles Davis and Gil Scott Heron. He's a musician, bro. Like, Gil Scott Heron is a musician.
Okay. I mean,
I'm sure he dabbled in like the visual arts as well, but he's a soundsman.
Anyway, why don't you read this great quote?
Angel, I'm not trying to do a cut and sew collection hidden behind graphic t-shirts.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? I feel like everything's well intended, and you can be 15 or you can be 50, and you could wear Awake and not feel goofy.
Do you agree?
About
that with that
Awake?
quote?
I agree that's because he's like, I'm proud. I agree that you can hang your hat on the fact that you designed like a cohesive collection that spans graphic tees all the way to cut and sew, kind of like a little fucking podcast. I know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
New shit coming soon. Shorts. But yeah, I don't know. I can't say if like Awake is doing that. I guess you do like see as much kind of like cut and sew in these fucking screets as you do the graphic tees. But I thought it was an interesting little remark that given that he's saying that, that means that there are brands that are doing graphic tees where the cut and sew is hidden behind that. Is it a reference to his former employer?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Is it a reference to
Hugo's former employer?
Hugo's former employer? Is the reference to, which, by the way, we fucking love Stussy Cut and Sew and Supreme. You know, you're a big fan of Supreme Cut and Sew, and it's always been great that like the graphic imagery and logos has always attracted the fucking losers.
Yeah, please.
Leaves more for us.
Yeah, dude.
Although that's seemingly changing with Stussy for sure. Not so much Supreme. Is it a reference to other brands that like New York,
sure,
fucking hip hop? New York,
whoever they're talking about, because we're definitely speaking in generalities, at least in that regard. But yeah, I think Hugo made a great point where he's like, a lot of brands out here that plant that New York flag in the ground are doing it for like seemingly the wrong reasons.
You're selling New York. You've commodified New York,
exactly. Which is a whack thing to do.
You're not a boy from Queens with a dream in his eye,
with the greatest city in the world. But the highest compliment I could ever pay. And I would pay this to Angelo and Awake, and I would do it to his former colleague and now peer and homie, who it was great to see at the event. But what Brendan does at Noah, Babenzian, excuse me, is that the best stuff from both of these brands remind me of the best stuff from arguably the greatest New York brand of all time, Supreme, which are those cut and sew pieces that are absolutely 1,000% designed, in my opinion, for an older customer for that brand. A grown man who maybe just so happens to still wear streetwear.
It's not a baby. I asked Hugo, I was like, yo, we're going to talk about this shit, the new shop, new Awake era on the pod today. Any message you want to have me relay to the listeners at home?
Breaking
he said,
news.
Ha ha ha. Yes. Ha 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 with H's, not with J's.
Also, ID throwing fits.
Yeah. Tell them the Awake NY store is the best retail space in New York City right now.
Wow.
We're bringing that real shit back. Come spend some money, drink some matcha, and just hang out. And let me tell you something, folks. That would sound a lot cooler coming out of Hugo Mendoza's gold-filled mouth than mine. What?
Jerd?
What?
Jerd?
Okay. Okay.
Right, maybe hold on. Let me get a good. Well, hold on. How would Jerd? How do you do it?
I don't do it.
Well, if you let's do a little thought. Let's do a little appropriation exercise. If you had to do it, how would you do it?
Too hard.
That really?
Yeah, that's like big punch
you shouldn't
shit.
be throwing stones even as
Well, I wasn't fucking
as a New Yorker.
I didn't have any stones to throw.
Jerd?
Are you trying to do yer?
No, I'm trying to do Jerd.
Yeah, heard. No,
Jerd?
No,
not yer.
Damn.
Yer is yer.
Damn, we are not bringing that real shit back.
Bringing New York back.
Damn.
We are in Brooklyn.
Yeah, so I think that let me just say this.
For a reason.
What a fucking time to be alive where we can be in an era, whether you are on Team Awake or not, whether you're like waiting to see or you've been about it since day one. What a fucking time to be alive that we are able to be like in this era where the James Jebbia University
Supreme you.
Those that graduated summa cum laude are now fucking fulfilling their own destinies, and we have Noah, we have Awake, we have, I don't know, name some other shit.
From Supreme guys?
Yeah, we have Tyshawn, doing his own thing with
King
fucking
Skateboards?
Hardee's. I don't know.
Oh, Hardee's and King Skateboards, yeah.
Sean Pablo doing Paradise. No,
okay.
Like
Touché.
the real ones, I guess just Brendan and Angelo.
Yeah. But they were they were in terms of like the Supreme that became this behemoth that now is almost like this crazy parody of itself. It's like that was Angelo's brand direction, that was Brendan's designs. So yeah.
Yeah, but like another parallel is
the princes who were promised.
Yeah. Another parallel is I think that Angelo Urrutia who came up under Daiki Suzuki.
For sure.
What he's doing with 4S now.
Yeah.
It's like another thing where
a whole nother level.
No, but it's like you have the masters.
But still New York.
You have the masters of like shit that was like going crazy, 15, 20 years ago, and now like their understudies are coming into their own, and it's really exciting.
Yeah,
and it's really exciting that like Angelo is fully leaning in with Hugo as his James Jebbia to Angelo is as Angelo is to Hugo, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that's an analogy.
Yeah, something like that.
You got an amazing score on your SATs.
I did. 800 on the English. No, 800 on the math, 750 on the English.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1550. But it's
Asian
it's
half
cool.
of you is so strong.
It was cool. And honestly, well, don't tell Loretta that. Honestly, the smartest thing, because the smartest thing I've seen Hugo do at Awake, tossing out free T-shirts.
Oh
bro.
yeah, I love that, dude.
Everyone loves a fucking free T-shirt. You want to become president in this country? Get a fucking T-shirt cannon off Amazon and just fucking launch some BOGOs into the crowd.
Yeah.
You will get 98% of the vote.
Yeah, better than throwing paper towels.
Yeah, that's true.
To
Kobe.
hurricane refugees.
Trumpito.
Whenever Trump did. Shout out to GOAT.
Anyway, so Awake, do you love it or you hate it?
Oh, I don't think it's either. I think I am.
Well, let's get into a Larry loves and hate list then.
Oh, okay. With the final point on Wake is I'm absolutely paying attention, and shouts to Hugo and shouts to Angelo. We are absolutely courting Angelo for the pod, as we have been for fucking with that forever with Brendan. So.
All right.
And congrats to Hugo for taking that amazing next level step in his career. We couldn't
And posting us on Grid.
Yeah, we couldn't be more stoked and proud of you. Okay, let's get into the love and hate list. You did this last week.
Yes. My shoe went live today, so that was
like and subscribe.
I read out the draft to the lucky best friends behind the paywall to get a little fucking sneak peek at what went live today. But it was so much fun when we did it live on pod that we wanted to run it back with you, and I think that hopefully one day you two will be asked to do this on Dream Baby Press.
With that said, a little context: this is not the Larry Dream Baby Press version before he's even asked. Some of this stuff is 50,000 foot view, top, big picture shit.
Okay.
Some of this is very specific to my life right now.
Great.
First up.
And we're going to riff it out.
Hestia 6.
Healthy Sig, is that what this is?
My issue, well, first of all, you are a known capriceman. I am a known Marlboro Light gay cowboy.
Yeah.
Jenna has been, because of Pepper's passing, Jenna has been letting me blast darts with impunity.
How long are you milking the death for?
With as long as I can. Okay. With that said,
sorry.
Real cigarettes are much worse for you than fake cigarettes. But
meaning Juuls and vapes?
No, meaning all natural American spirits.
Where you, okay.
That's a fake cigarette.
Yeah, this
If
is
there's
fake science right
if
here.
there's no poison and no chemical, it ain't a cig.
Okay.
It's something else entirely.
All
With
right.
that said, American Spirits suck fucking dick. They take forever to smoke, and they are trash.
Okay.
Hestia saw that I needed a grief pack, so they sent me over a bunch of cigs.
How many? A carton?
They sent me over. Honestly, they should have. I've had them in the past. I've had them in the past before.
All right.
I do not know where you can buy them.
These look. I thought when you posted, it was like, is that like a fruit cig? Like,
No, they are. It is an independent, all natural tobacco cigarette. And as much
it's
as
farm to table cigs.
And as much as I like fucking storming Helm's Deep in honor of big tobacco, like Viggo Mortensen, these are much better for you. And the drag on this, the pull, is like a real fucking cig.
Yeah. There's a sentence right here. It says Hesse cigarettes are not safer than other cigarettes. So, but I believe you. I believe you.
They have to put that.
You're a cig expert, right?
Yeah.
How many cigs have you smoked in your life?
I've put in my 10,000 cigs easily.
Do you think
no,
Much
hope,
more.
I hope
much
not.
more? Your insides are like melted.
They what is it? Every cig takes 10 minutes off your life?
Dude, you died 10 years ago then. Okay, yeah. So this is like the cool guy fucking LA cig now, like because I thought like them jeans were smoking these at his fucking wedding.
Know.
Like this is
if spirits.
So this is your love right now.
I'm loving these.
Great.
This is they do a
Good burn time.
Yeah, which for me I can change.
Good mouthfeel.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess there's like the light equivalent and then there's like the non-light equivalent. These are the light equivalent. They're great. Okay, next up, thinking about summer food.
Oh, by the way, no smoking in the Italy Airbnb. We'll get
Totally
charged.
fine.
Yeah, I told Jenna she's on Sig Police.
Come on, bro.
I don't want to be fucking policing you. Don't put that demon on me.
You had a huge Airbnb fuck up where you costed us $650 today, so, you know.
Yeah, because your wife is coming to join us.
I'm not sure that's exactly what happened, but let's move on.
Okay.
All right, thinking about summer foods that I love.
Yeah.
It's tough to pick as someone who loves a non-salad cold salad, right? Pasta, potato, tuna. My number one, chicken salad. I love chicken salad, and I cannot wait to be eating a variety of chicken salad-based sandos, whether that's on a bagel, a roll, maybe with some bacon, maybe with some turkey bacon, maybe with some avocado, always with lettuce and tomato. I fucking love chicken salad.
What's your binder of choice? Mayo?
Yeah, what is the other option?
I guess that's it. I like a curry chicken salad.
Oh, for sure. Delicious.
Yeah.
I love honestly, it's Waldorf is my number one, bro. Is that
Which
crazy?
is what, grapes and walnuts?
Yeah, I love a good Waldorf.
All right, 1988 call. They want their cigarettes back.
One thing that I refuse to do on a chicken salad sandwich, and I've had this argument with my friend Brian many a time, I don't do cheese. No cheese.
No.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Cheese. Okay, tuna melts. Like, I know we've talked fucking tuna melts ad nauseum on this podcast, but like cheese on tuna salad, chicken salad.
It's supposed to be a cold sandwich, so you're just talking about
maybe like a white cheddar.
But
maybe like a white cheddar, but like that's it.
But
right?
when it's a cold sandwich, and I'm not saying that cold cheese isn't great on like a traditional Italian cold cut sandwich, but in terms of chicken salad, for me, I don't want that piece of pepper jack cheese or whatever.
Do you make your own shit or no? You don't.
Oh
make
no,
your own shit.
absolutely not. You fucking.
Do you have a spot that like you want to shout out that does the best chicken salad sandwich?
No, because I'm always on the lookout, and I would love some Rex if anyone has any for Brooklyn. That delivers to. I'm not gonna say my address, but let's say on the border of Bed-Stuy and Clint Hill. My question for you is: of all those cold salads that exist, do you have a favorite?
I do. I really like potato salad.
Same.
My GF made a fucking fantastic one Memorial Day weekend at
Mustard based.
Mustard and vinegar.
Nice.
It was an mad herbs and mad
style.
smashed olives.
Oh,
it's in the New York Times cooking app.
Okay.
I don't know. There's also
it's not her original. It's not a original recipe.
No, she just followed a recipe and it was fucking fantastic. And I snuck all the leftovers and ate it for a week straight.
Love that.
I snaked it all from the fucking other Airbnb folk. I also want to make this a Caesar potato salad.
Woo.
Like a Caesar dressing, bacon, potato salad. You spread some fucking big old crunchy lettuce leaves on the plate. Smother it all over. Potato salad might be my number one.
Damn. For me, it's obviously chicken salad. As
Pasta
I stated.
salad too, also fine.
Number two for me is pesto pasta salad. All right, moving on. Speaking of Caesar salad, great fucking transition. I saw somebody eating a Caesar salad wrap.
No chicken?
No, there was chicken in there.
Okay.
But it had croutons in the wrap. Now,
Yeah.
I don't know how you feel about wraps. Wraps are actually like not that good for you. I think
wraps.
it's like a 90s thing that they like tried to make like remember like fat-free or Nabisco snack wells? I feel like wraps as like a healthier bread option or carb option is actually like that's fake news. That's fake science.
Oh, like unlike healthy cigarettes.
Exactly.
Right.
But that brings me to my point is that I saw this because I absolutely I'm obsessed with watching content of other people eating. And that doesn't just mean a review. That could be straight up.
Like mukbang?
Straight up, dude. Or an ASMR. But it's honestly, when I'm doing eating disorder mode Larry, one of the ways I can get through it, almost counterintuitive, is I watch other people eat and I fucking love it.
Oh,
dude.
it makes you too hungry.
Reels, TikToks, YouTubes. I am a massive fan of that type
That's
of content.
bizarre. I had no idea about that. Is that because you like people, you like mouth stuff? Is that why you
No.
Is that why when you eat like a fucking newly free prisoner and you shove everything in your mouth in 20 seconds so you can watch other people eat?
Did we talk about this with somebody?
How gross of an eater you are? I've talked about it with your wife.
Jesus, what the fuck are you? Why are you and my wife fucking ganging up on me behind my back, dude?
We're your biggest ops.
You are. You really are.
No, it was in front of your face on the fucking podcast when she came on.
You're my richest op, dude. No, I will. That's mad funny. Speaking of her, I need to go headphones mode. Not that I would be like blasting that while like sitting next to her or laying next to her in bed. That's like her.
People chewing is
misophonia.
People chewing is fucking horrendous. I should have put that on things that I hate, but whatever.
Yeah. So, I love watching people eat.
That's so weird.
If I was like,
do you have like a channel, like a YouTube channel?
No, I really just it's
just whatever comes in front of you.
Let the reels feed me.
It's fucking weird, dude.
No pun intended. Yeah, dude, I fucking can't stop, dude. I can't quit it. It's been like a trend for me for like honestly like the past 3 years. So even when I was like just a fat ass eating regardless, still watching other people eat all the time.
Food prep, just the eating.
No, I like guys who do some prep too. A prep and then a bite.
I love
like this Owen Han guy. You see this hot Asian guy that makes something and then eats it? Great shit.
They all look alike. And by they, I mean food content creators.
Okay.
You love dudes on prep is what you're saying. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. Okay. Here's one that I think speaks for itself. Despite being this is a love. Despite being a man,
these have all been loves.
Yeah, we're gonna go loves and then hates.
Yeah.
Despite being a man whose life has totally passed him by,
right.
I love making bold, impulsive decisions with zero regard for their ramifications or any future regrets.
For yourself or for the people around you?
See, that's the thing, dude. I don't even consider anyone else.
I know that.
Oh, you did? Okay, yeah.
That's why I've been more vocal about being like, hey, man, please don't smoke a cigarette now. Please, like, do this one thing we got to do and then go and smoke a cigarette.
And guess what? When that happened last week, who was first to go? Hand up, that's on me. My apologies.
Yeah, no, you're always apologetic. And you, like,
honestly, that's my problem. I am a shoot first, ask questions later guy.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Well, you better to ask for forgiveness and permission.
Thank you. That's exactly where I was trying to go.
So you love just being selfish.
I was thinking about like tats and
but you have two tattoos
and the future tattoos.
Are you still gonna get? Are you still gonna get R.I.P. Pep on your knuckles, or was that like a fever dream?
It wasn't R.I.P. It was just Pep, and Jenna really, really had to talk me down from the ledge on that one. She's like,
"Here's the thing."
So stupid.
Okay, here's why.
But I'm getting her portrait, which I talked about last week.
Yeah, here's why I don't think you're gonna become a tattoo guy. I think that tattoos require a lot of like. You can walk into a tattoo shop and just be like pointing something on the wall and be like, yo, let me get that rose or let me get that like flash, right?
Yeah.
Other than that, seeking out tattoo artists, especially in New York, like I think guys that you and I would like, not like traditional or like new American, whatever bullshit. Finding tattoo artists that you and I like and like scheduling time with them is fucking arduous.
Yeah.
So I don't think that you have that in you. I think that when, for example, Mr. Blue is in town, you might hit him up and when it's fucking easy and convenient, then yeah, of course you're gonna get that. But like other than that,
is that easy and convenient, or is that being intentional with not just supporting my boy who is an independent artist, but also wanting to have his work exclusively because it's so good?
So you want a single tattoo artist to do all your tattoos?
I don't know about
who's going to give you like 85% off all his work?
That's
the other thing.
Is that what the actual math was?
We got a pretty fucking good deal.
And I feel like we compensated by giving really huge tips and also being like, bro, we're not going to fucking shortchange you. But also, we're not out here paying Phoebe.
That was just something because like I've been like emailing and DMing a bunch of guys, and I know that you have been saying that you want to get a bunch of tattoos. I'm like, I don't know if Larry's like built for this.
Yeah.
But
we'll
hey,
see.
prove me wrong. I love to be proved wrong.
Or not. All right, next one on my list. We're at number 5 now. This one is for the fellas.
All right.
SZA.
Okay.
Not the music. Not that fucking toxic feminism.
She
is, and this is mainly due to the current discourse on the TL about whether or not she got a BBL and whether or not she even admitted to this in her music.
She did.
Awesome. Great. I don't care either way. She, I think, right now, can't believe I'm going to say it on pod, but we're the most, for Pride Month, the most trans-friendly pod in the game. She, if I had to gun-to-head hall pass, I'm going scissor right now at the time of recording.
Nice. Yeah, she admitted.
Thoughts?
Yeah, very attractive. Maybe not my number one, but she said, yeah, she got a BBL. She's like, it wasn't for the record label. It wasn't for like a dude. She's like, I wanted more ass and I didn't want to go to the gym.
Fuck yeah, dude. I love
and
that. I literally need that same thing.
You need a CBL. You need a calf butt lift.
I need an ass transplant.
Yeah.
I need some scissor meat.
Yeah. You need an ass organ donor to get in a fucking lethal car accident and just be like, save the ass. Put it in a giant cooler. Fly it to my man on the border Clinton Hill Bed-Stuy.
This is bigger than SZA getting any of my meat. I need some SZA's meat, dude. Honestly.
Well, listen, I renewed my driver's license today. I am an organ donor, so if I die in a car crash, I promise you my ass.
Thank you, dude.
I bequeath you my dumper.
Okay, moving on. Number 6. You know me, famously, I'm dressed in flow or call me incontinent because just like you, I'm covered in my own shit.
Yep.
I must have pissed myself the way I'm wearing my own, or the way I'm covered in my own drip. Fuck.
Yep.
God damn it.
Robbie, fix it.
But this will be interesting to hear your perspective on this. I have a scent, and I've been shamed publicly for any Le Labo purchases I've made in the past, which I thought, being big brain, Tay Noir 29 was, better than, of course, you Santal 33 fucking pieces of shit. I have since learned that I was wrong. My cologne right now, which I love so much because it was sent to me for free, but I just re-upped with my own fucking money.
Wow.
Which I hate to spend. Hermes H24 cologne.
Oh, nice.
You can, what do you hear? Why don't you?
Smells good.
The Hestia is not overpowering it?
No.
Okay.
Which,
does it smell like
question.
Yeah.
Did you have a few weeks there where you were colognes or scentless?
No, I've been wearing, they sent me like the medium-sized bottle.
Because there are a few weeks where the cigs were overpoweringly
I think that just
bad.
might have been like just blasting at a clip. Again, like give Larry an inch, he takes a foot without regard for
give
human life.
Larry a cookie, he gets lung cancer.
The description for anyone who's wondering, because here's the thing, right? You're not a senseman.
I think I'm out. I think I've come to terms with the fact that I'm just not a sense guy.
You rock the musk.
No, I wear deodorant.
No, I mean Jimmy's natural pheromones, musk. Your musk.
Yeah.
What your body secretes.
I've been told that I smell good.
The horny vapes.
No, I wear Baxter of California deodorant, which is citrus musk. I think is like the flavor. I don't know.
This cologne to me feels very fresh and bright, and I'm definitely going to be. That's why I re-upped. I'm rocking it all fucking summer. But to me, it also feels like it could be a good year-round option. And as much as you're not into scents, and honestly, neither am I feel like the audience on such a nerd level is. So I wanted to throw this in.
Yeah. I just think all colognes smell cologne-y. I don't know.
That's
Is that fair?
I think. I mean, as non-experts, and you can watch all the content we created with our friends at Hawthorne if you want to get in the weeds with this stuff. But
that little fucking kid on TikTok.
Oh my God, that
busts a nut every time
young
he fucking
Tedros.
Yeah,
that dude rules, dude.
He's wearing suits from Sammy's Tailor.
Yeah, just
look at this sexy little fucking 8-year-old who loves his scents. Scurries me like a rat.
That both those guys are slick back pieces of shit. Shout out Tim Robinson. Okay, Hermes H24, a woody aromatic eau de parfum that draws on the generous botanical power of enveloping sage, dense high-tech moss,
enveloping
and warm enveloping.
Yeah.
Can you do both?
Yo, my guy smells like some motherfucking mail.
When you catch me licking shit, I ain't licking no envelope. Wait, can you not say that I'm completely wrong? Emphasis on the wrong syllable there.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, hey, thank you. Learn something every day.
You're learning.
I have never been one to let you just let slide either. So
right.
You gotta take it.
Doing
as
this for your own good.
And finally, warm and vibrant. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. Scarlane.
No.
Scarlene.
Half these things don't exist.
Okay. Finally, number 7. Speaking
of loves.
Right. Giving out engagement on Instagram like it's going out of style.
Oh my God, dude. You're a fucking tapping like
I'm a
Lil Annie,
machine.
bro.
The screen time is off the charts. Sure, great, fucking sue me. But that screen time is being put to good use because I am fucking showing love because I ultimately do also want to get love. And I've always said these things go hand in hand time and time again. You are a stingy liker. Not to make this about you because it's about me, but that's fair. You have criticized my behavior in this regard.
I've never criticized it. I've remarked upon it.
Okay.
I think that your comments can err on the side of lazy, where it's just like fire emoji, goat emoji, crown emoji, whatever.
Excuse me.
Not on mine.
That's
you
the culture.
You always go above. Yeah, but like,
Well, for you, it's
this is you perpetuating toxic. This is you perpetuating mid comment culture.
No, toxic positivity.
No, this is mid comment culture.
Oh, okay, excuse me.
If you're gonna come with a compliment, come correct.
Oh, so when you're saying that,
come with a comment, come correct.
And you always do.
I always will try. I'll never do a fucking goat emoji. I'll tell you that much because I don't want to fucking. I'm not a goat. I am a goat, but I'm not a sheep.
I love
tell
seeing,
you that.
I love seeing either 2 or 3 or 8, maybe even 4 people, and just goat times goat times goat times goat.
Exactly.
I love that, dude. That's a Larry classic.
Yeah. I don't want to feed the algo. I don't want to inform the algo of what I'm really fucking with, or I want to feed the algo the bits that I want to tell.
Should I keep it pushing? We're going along.
Keep going.
This is a new one for me.
Number 8
because of my.
You got a lot of hates to get through.
My new supplement regime. Fucking now I'm sounding absolutely fucking retarded.
Yeah, your retardedness is enveloping you.
I now love staying hydrated.
Great.
I used to be
How's
not
your
a
piss
team
look?
player. Dude, it's fucking crystal, dude.
What was it before? Like brown?
No, it
like
just
the
was,
Mississippi.
No, it was Gatorade.
You're pushing mud.
It was limon adjacent for sure. Okay, number 9.
Now it's Glacier Freeze.
And this one we need to talk about a little bit.
Yeah.
I have, in the past 7 days, done 2 other people's podcasts. One with you and then one on my own.
Yeah.
Our guests next week, Girls on Porn, we did a pod swap with
Rachel
them.
and Laura.
Yeah. So Rachel and Laura are coming on our show tomorrow.
Yes.
And it is, would you say it's goated?
It was a lot
with
of fun.
the sauce being jizz and cum?
It was a lot of fun. Porn is a very fun thing to talk about.
Absolutely.
Sucking and fucking. It's basically a whole dad ass. It's 2 hours of dad ass.
Yeah. I thought, and you might disagree, I felt like we tastefully and thoughtfully were in our Stern bag a bit.
You've been saying Stern bag a bunch this week. I'm like, okay. But I
I
thought
love Howard, bro.
Yeah.
And
like
no one's riding a Sibian.
You're talking about old Howard.
But there is some fucking ASMR torqued up action.
Yeah.
Let's call it what it is.
I think pornography as a industry, as a phenomenon, as a pillar of our society, American society, even like Puritan society.
Mm-hmm.
The differences here, the differences in Asia, Europe, fucking Antarctica, is like really fascinating. And it's sex. Like it's our fucking
100%.
it, right? So like obviously like not only we're not just talking like, yo, like how do you eat pussy? But it's also like what's the like
But how do you, Jim?
Tune in to find out.
Nice.
We don't find the clit in those 2 hours. But yeah, I think that we actually
not for not trying.
But I think that we got into something actually interesting, like beneath the surface level shit about pornography. But yeah, wait. So you love jerking off? Is that what your thing is? Oh,
no.
Other people's pods.
And I also did an episode of Only One AirPod that'll be out on Thursday. I love doing other people's pods and interrupting them as if it was my own show.
Yeah, you did that.
Oh, damn, almost got it. No, I love, obviously, we have the best job in the world, all, being totally sincere. And
Thanks to you guys.
And I love podcasting. I really had so much fun being the guest. And and we know you did Taste recently, and that was awesome. Like, I don't know how you feel. And I don't want to be invited on fucking just any fucking pod, because all of them are really fucking bad, especially compared to the only podcasts that matter. But I find it extremely enjoyable to be on the other side of the mic.
Wow, other people just treating you like the fucking star. You like that, Lawrence? That's crazy. All right, number 9 or number 10?
Final Love.
All right, Final Love.
I don't know about you. I will never pretend to be a big brain songsman or even a guy that you just want me to get right to it. I can't say
no. I understand what you're doing.
And I'm not even like you, where like you have like the radio app, or you're on all these.
I don't use that radio app anymore.
Oh, you don't?
It's kind of annoying.
You use the you ask Chef like he's Siri what to fucking listen to.
I did that one time, and he's like, "Yeah, what I'm listening to, you wouldn't like." I'm like, "You're right. This shit sucks."
I am the kind of guy that listens to the same song over and over and over, and I love doing that. It brings me peace in, I guess, the routine that it brings to my otherwise chaotic life, even though, like, I live the best, easiest life of all time. In anticipation of Drake and 21 and seeing them live, I had been listening to a lot of Drake, and I realized that the song that I need to hear, or I will kill myself, is Time Flies. I love that song. It's on Dark Lane Demos. I talked about it on Only One AirPod. Right now, it's literally, where's my phone? Look at this. Right? I was on the train, just running it back.
You want to give us remind me how it goes? Give us a few bars. You heard?
I'm outside in an AMG.
Okay.
Right outside.
This is how
TT, two-turn baby, you know me.
Okay.
I don't know if we want to make the outro music or whatever, but okay, that's my loves.
All right, let's get into some fucking hate.
Okay. Besides injustice, war, racism, classism, homophobia, transphobia, and even myself, here are my hates. Number 1, easy, right? And yes, I know I am no longer a dog owner. People who do not pick up their dog's shit. What are you doing?
Oh, yeah.
It's insane.
Did you step in some shit recently?
No, but I used to do it all the time, if you recall.
Step in shit? Oh, my God, that's right.
Dog shit.
Yeah,
and I almost stepped in a human turd after the Awake party in the...
New York is back, baby.
Which, honestly, would have been so... In the Sambas, too, and those are grooved up, dude.
Oh.
Those are grooving like a fucking chef jam, dude. Bro, it would have been bad. But
Where was the human shit?
In the train station.
Oh, okay.
Even...
I stepped on a dead rat yesterday. That was pretty fucking
disgusting.
Yeah.
Even when Pepper was alive, and I was walking her, and I caught myself in a pickle where I did not re-up on the doggy bags. I would go to the nearest
Circle
trash
back.
can. I would find something, some type of receptacle, so that there was zero chance that any poor soul would step in a turd.
You know what these people, what their mindset is, Lawrence? It's I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want with zero consideration or repercussions for the people around me. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy, right?
Speaking of
we
that,
live in a society.
Speaking of that, number 2, and you might appreciate this because I had this written before I saw that you threw mosquitoes on your list, but
yeah.
The goddamn motherfucking flies that infiltrate my apartment this time of year because my wife refuses to close the door to the fucking balcony.
Yo, can I make a product recommendation? Can I fucking Substack you real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Dude, you know what's a lot of fun?
Yeah.
Getting an electric fly swatter racket. Do you have one?
Well, you fucking just messed up my follow-up because, dude, and I am like fucking fed on the fucking court. With that said,
the one-handed back.
Bloodlust aside, I plead with her. Please close the fucking door.
'Tis the season. I'm a big door open haver, and the flies in here can get pretty crazy. It sucks at night. I want to say, I think it's worth it just to have, the fucking indoor-outdoor alfresco living that I enjoy. The fly swatter racket is a lot of fun. What kind of sucks is when the flies are too big and the racket doesn't kill them. You have to go over and, really shock.
You know how they spin out when they get electrocuted?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, okay. Fucking psycho.
Anyway, I deleted number 3 trying to show you how cool I am that I was listening to Drake on the way over here, so I forget what it is.
Oh.
Number 4.
Well, as a hate?
Yeah.
So you hated Drake?
No, I deleted it.
Oh, accidentally?
I don't remember what it was. All right.
You know what you hate? Your fat fingers. You're always archiving posts.
Yeah. I did.
When you're trying to look at public reshares.
I love looking at public reshares. Another love. Okay. Number 4, because number 3 was deleted because of my fucking stupid fucking fat fingers. We are about to leave for Italy.
Yeah.
I find a lot of solace in doing laundry. I find a lot of solace in ironing. I hate packing. I can't. And I don't know what I've said publicly on the show. So I'm sorry if I'm putting my foot in my mouth. As it stands right now, I am dreading packing for this trip. I always do.
I hate packing. I hate initiating. This is what I hate. I hate picking out clothes to pack because I just want to bring them all.
Yeah, true, totally.
Right?
I wish you want there needs to be a way to somehow make the closet portable everywhere.
And this is maybe my OCD, but I like having compartmentalizing. And I think we've talked about this on pod. It's this is my sock area. This is my underwear area. These are shirts. These are the pants I can roll up. These are the pants that I can't roll up. This is the fucking outerwear section. This is the compartment where it's shoes, stuff with clean socks, and I'm going to return stuff with dirty socks. I like that aspect of it, but actually deciding is really fucking terrible. It's Sophie's choice.
Love the Remova, hate packing. Are you going to invest in Brenda hashtags packing cubes tip for this trip?
I forget what those were, so no.
Okay. Here's one that I will give credit to you that you made me realize. I hate stickers that come with your fucking John. Stickers and packaging. Get them out of here. They're going right to the fucking garbage. No stickers.
No one needs them.
You're killing the environment.
Please.
There's no space on my laptop.
Please don't stop with the stickers. Lawrence's laptop looks like a fucking his how he looks with tattoos in his own mind.
Yeah.
Get a streetwear tattoo.
Yeah.
Get an atom bomb.
No.
No
I
more
already,
stickers.
I already have the Atom Bomb NFT. So
No
I'm
one
good.
needs them. They fucking spill out the package. They go right into the fucking recycling bin. No,
Yeah.
no more stickers, please. Thank you.
Okay, number 6.
But you should, if Flow, include your Instagram username.
yes,
That's all.
we love that. That's a love. Number 6, which is really number 5. This one kind of, I'm not a big fan of. I hate it.
Well, yeah, you hate it.
Rappers who brag about fucking your girl. Here I
Oh.
am fucking giving you streams, listening to your music as a fan, and you're just telling me that you're fucking my girl. And I
Yeah.
know you could do it.
Oh, and they probably have.
Well, I don't know about that.
Well,
Jenna was in a Tony Parker music video.
Jenny was.
We discussed it. You
Jenny
can
was
go-
a San Antonio Spurette. What were they called?
Silver Dancer.
Silver Dancer.
Yeah. Okay, number 7. Made in the USA as marketing.
Yeah.
What are we?
Well, now.
Who's still? We
now it's
know
a
who's falling for it, but
Yeah, but now that's a right wing talking point, right? Where like Don
hate
Jr.'s menswear magazine or
Yeah,
whatever. That's
sure.
like, oh, my gun
wait,
holster.
is his magazine like printed and bound in the United
No,
States?
but like
of
they're
A?
bigging up brands that are like, yo,
Oh,
Miusa. Like my gun holster that fucking fits under my fucking right wing suit guys, like made in the USA. Yeah, it's yeah. Stop.
The culture war is tedious, and we wouldn't even waste a single breath on it. But this specific thing really fucking bothers me because you do see it a lot in fashion. Moving on, 8.
It shouldn't be like the foremost like talking point.
No,
Like,
if
made in the USA is like
That's all you got?
If your clothes are made in the USA, say that.
Then you're
fine,
you're
great.
Glenn Beck shilling fucking jeans, because if that's the top line, then you've lost on everything else.
I know, and if you
I don't know if
are
you're still doing that, by
if
the
you
way.
are
It's
attracting
a very old
customers that
reference.
like, if you are attracting customers where that is the conversion for them, you got yourself in a little pickle, buddy.
Yeah. All right, number 8.
A Patriot pickle.
There's a lot of these by me, and they really piss me off. Private community gardens. I understand that I did absolutely zero work to help facilitate this beautiful patch of greenery in the concrete jungle, but that shouldn't prevent me from hanging out and enjoying it.
Well, they don't want you to
It's
smoke
literal
in there.
gatekeeping.
They don't want you to smoke in
And
there.
I wouldn't.
Also, those are open on the weekends. Like
Not the ones on my block.
all those gardens like have open hours.
When Jen and I
telling
first
you, bro.
moved, no, I promise you these ones do not. When Jen and I first moved to the neighborhood, there was one directly next to our building. There was 2, but one of them would be open on the weekends because people who were members were hanging out there.
Yeah.
Maybe it was rented for a birthday party. Maybe people were just hanging. And there have been times, and we didn't know this, and now we know better, where it was a legitimate. Who do you know here? Frat shit, bro.
Damn.
Frat shit. Don't like it. In fact, I hate it.
We just witnessed why socialism will never work, because you just don't want to do the work to like make the thriving community a thriving garden.
You ain't ever gonna catch me in a commune. I'll smoke myself.
You do have the
to-
clogs for it, though.
Yes,
I will
do.
say that.
I will smoke myself to death before I join a commune. Okay. I hate getting cut off / when the night ends. I don't want the party to ever stop. And
I don't think it ever does. I don't think it ever does, with you, bro.
And when I'm getting cut off, whether it's by
When have you gotten cut off?
by a professional wench or
Your wife?
or my wife, I've been cut off a few times in my day. It's extremely heartbreaking for me.
Like at bars, like, sorry, buddy, you've had too much, or it's like we're closing.
Where you have been overserved and you're donezo. And then also the flip side of that, which because that happens less than just being like, well, the night is done.
It's
I hate
4
that.
a.m.
I hate
Like,
that.
please go home.
Even if I had the best night out, all I can think about, maybe this is just me being glass half empty, just thinking about all more of the fun I could have had.
This is a
Everything I
weird-
didn't do.
All right. One,
Every drink that was not drunk.
weird mindset that, like, really, really weird. Maybe, like, you should fucking see a doctor about that.
Yeah.
Strange mindset. 2, I mean, I think that they do call you the Admiral of the Afters. Like, I don't think there is a solution to this. It's called the Afters. It's called a stranger's kitchen at 7 in the
And
morning.
guess
And I
what?
think that you found yourself. Have you ever gotten cut off from a stranger's kitchen?
No, but I still have to leave at some point and make the
You just-
long, sad.
you just
trek
don't wanna go home.
No, never.
Okay.
Well, no. No. I love going home. With that said, I do love to stay out.
Why don't you host the Afters? You've never hosted the Afters,
Not
have you?
allowed to.
Yeah. Well,
That's like a private. That's like a private community garden. but
fucking, you're gatekeeping your own crib, bro.
Jenna is. Okay, this just happened to me on
What number is
Saturday.
this?
This is
10, number
Oh
9?
wait, I wrote.
Oh, you have 10?
Oh, you know what it was? I didn't lose one. I hit return, so we have 10.
All right.
Look at that. Number 9. This just happened to me. A jukebox that's out of order, dude. I was so pumped to run train on a jukebox. which I've said before publicly, I do love. One of my many loves, couldn't fit it on the list. To then see that the jukebox is out of order, heart fucking shattering.
You don't think they said like, "Yo, that guy's coming. Get the fucking jukebox is broken sign. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out."
We had to fucking cut him off last week. That sucks. And then finally,
take the Steely Dan records out.
Yeah,
my guy's coming.
Yeah,
straight from the garden in his clogs.
I'm a fool to do your dirty work. Okay, my final one. The thing that I hate the most, that I saved last, is I hate people shitting on my boy Jim.
Who shit on me?
The entire Reddit is shitting on you hard, and you do not know.
Great.
You don't fucking deserve it. Leave Jim alone.
It's totally fine.
No, it's not fine, dude. I hate that. What? The fucking glazing is crazy.
The what?
Meat glazing.
Oh. Wait, what?
That's just
what is meat
term,
glazing?
That's just a term that people have been using now as opposed to riding. The new thing is glazing.
I've heard dick dapping, which I really like. They're just dapping up
if
the
I'm
dick.
Dick dapping, if anyone is dick dapping me, it's this man.
Yeah.
I don't. No, the parasocial stuff is such a double-edged sword, and I feel like recently, and obviously, of course, you hate the Reddit, and the Reddit hates you back because I am the people's champ.
Well, what I like,
but it's starting to now piss me off because I'm gonna read it.
Well, all it takes for these fucking little meat glazing dick dappers is for you to be like, "Hey, fellas, let's cut it with the malarkey." And like, "Oh, senpai, yeah, of course, you're a fucking white leader." Yeah, of course they're gonna like. If you want it to stop, you just gotta see something, say something.
If you're at like with the pepper thing, like if you're adding some levity to this conversation that we are so blessed.
Oh, where I'm making jokes about your dead dog. First of all, I'm not. Well, kind of, but like,
no, you were. But if I'm laughing and enjoying it and finding some fucking levity in this terrible situation I'm actually going through, like why were you getting that? I don't know. It just bothers me. So I wanted to throw it in there as a final note.
Well, this is like
on this awesome pod.
Like Willie Stattley was doing it all season long with Succession people that like he's like, these are like fictional characters on a TV show where this didn't happen.
Is a bit different.
And this is a bit different, but it's like I do think that people that, theorize about like TV shows about like what happened, what didn't we see? It's like you didn't see it because it didn't happen because it's a fucking TV show.
Did Larry kill himself after the pod?
It's kind of similar, right? Where
James was mean to him?
Yeah. Where it's like I don't know. I think it's I try not to read the subreddit. I do.
Yeah, you do.
But if I see like a school shooter length manifesto on like why I should like kill myself, like I'm not reading all that.
Yeah.
I'm happy if you are really, really, really sorry that happened.
So apologies to the meat glazing dick dappers that thought that I had their back. And again, I appreciate everyone anointing me the people's champ, but I'm with my boy over here.
There it is.
Leave him the fuck alone. And this has been another episode of the only podcast that matters. See
if you hate me, buy some shorts to show your allegiance to Larry. If you love me, buy some shorts to show your allegiance to just like me and the podcast.
And Larry.
And Larry. This has been another episode of the only podcast that matters.
See you guys next week.
Chef,
Bye.
take us out.